Okay, so today seems to be one of those days where, it's just a harder time to really grasp um, your own energy. Okay, I feel like you've been in a daze, or you feel like you're in a daze a little bit, and you're watching things pass by. Like you've been going with the flow, but the flow is just like flowing so much to where you just like going with the wind. Okay, but I'm getting to just try to like be more easy on yourself today, relax. Okay, I feel like, you've spent a little time having things go your way for a while, and you kind of gotten used to that. So like, you know, everybody has their ups and downs. Life is a roller coaster, right? And you're going to have times where you're feeling complete bliss, or you're feeling really good. You're going to have times where you're feeling like completely low, or sometimes where you feel like you're sinking, okay? Because you have those days where you're high, but the next day may not be as high, so you get a little worried. But those are the days where it's most important to keep your mindset in a sharp space, where you know that these times are not going to last forever. I want to make it extremely clear that it's very important. It's like a roller coaster. Like before that drop, okay, you already feel like you're about to drop because something is feeling off. Like maybe the roller coaster stops, so now you know, okay, what's next is probably going to be scary, right? And so when you're on that day where, like the day before I was completely happy, now I'm getting back into my routine, and I feel like my energy is going back to normal, or my reality is being shown again to me. Um, it's just about you. Like that's the most important time to like basically, because it's spiritual warfare. Like you're fighting those battles between the negative forces that's going in between you and what you desire. Okay, so it's just important, like that day when you're feeling low, say your affirmations, make sure you're really taking care of yourself that day. That is not the day to slack off and just be like, okay, well, I had fun the other days and this is the only bad day. No, make sure that first bad day you make sure you get it together, okay? So that the next day it'll just build more, like, because yeah, y'all get what I'm saying. When you start to fear how things are going and stuff, it starts to bring the energy down, brings your vibration lower, brings it down, and you attract those things that you're fearing, okay? So right now, because you may be low on energy and kind of tired of a few things, like things have been draining you here and there. It could be people, even all the fun that you've been having, it could be draining, okay? Just because you haven't had much sleep. And this is just normal, okay? It's just about balance. It's time for you to relax, and the things that you feel worried about, just really let it go, okay? Like just let it go. Let it go, because when you hold on to it, it's not going to do anything but transform you on the inside. Things that doesn't feel good, you shouldn't hold on to it. Okay, so I'm getting that. I feel like it's really hard. Like that may be the challenge today, is letting go of the things that's nagging you, like all the things that you're worried about. It could be money, it could be a relationship, or how something went. Like even some words that you said a while ago, it's nagging you in your head. But I'm getting that it's time to make peace with those things as much as you can. And if you have to, like, just write about it, like let it go in any way you can, because that doesn't mean, people get that confused about like letting things go. That doesn't mean forget, because of course you can't forget. That's not really realistic. If anything, you're using that energy that you're saying you're forgetting things with, you're actually burning unnecessary energy, because it's like you put a block on something when really you can be using that for something else. Okay, so I'm getting like, if you're worried about something, maybe you should talk about it. Maybe you should write it out. Maybe you should pray, talk to somebody else, meditate and clear your energy, because it doesn't have to always be with words. Words can sometimes overcomplicate things. But the card that came out, we have Mother Earth. So I'm getting that, like, you hit a dimension. Like today you're in a certain dimension where things are seeming more real, okay? Like your worries are seeming more realistic than they actually are. And we have the prayer card right here. So that card is Mother Earth was number 22, and prayer is number 4. So you're really being called to hold on to like hope and stability, who you are today, and your dreams and manifestations. Stay connected to your angels and the things that make you feel stable, okay? Because it's easy to focus on things that we don't have and then feel like we don't have stuff. But if you focus on what you do have, like you have a roof over your head, you have clothes, or you have your mindset, you might have a couple of sad emotions, but you can work with that. And it's about using that as a tool, okay? So the last card we have is no more complaining. It says complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which are never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices of, hold on. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. So that's exactly what I was saying. Like, it says no more complaining, okay? And like I said, I know it's easier said than done to just not dwell on the things that we're most afraid of. But if we really pay attention to how that's affecting our energy, we realize that what we focus on now, like now, is all we have. The present moment is literally all we have. We don't have the past. We can't really grasp the future yet. So it's about right now. And the more that you focus on right now, and the more good you feel now, is how it's more predictable that you'll feel good in the future. So for example, if you go ahead and take that spiritual bath that you've been waiting to take because you feel like you didn't have the time, or if you go ahead and write that song or play that piano that you've been dying to play, but you feel like, I can't, you feel guilty for feeling relaxed and feeling like you're enjoying something. So when you do that, though, you're actually connected to your heart space, and your heart space is your soul. That's what you came here to do, is express your heart. So it's not wrong to feel good. That's something that you learned, okay? That's being productive or whatever. You're going to always be productive. You're a human. You're producing thoughts. You're producing fresh air. Like, it's just like you're always doing something. You don't have to be so hard on yourself. You're naturally going to be led to what you're supposed to do. So like I said, when you do take that spiritual bath now, you're going to be relaxed, right? And then when you relax right now, okay, it's like a domino effect. If you're relaxed, you're going to feel guided. Okay, maybe I can have a cup of tea now. Maybe I should listen to that video that I've been dying to listen to. Like, you're going to be in a different mood, in a different mindset, to where you're able to take things in at a different pace, and you can actually feel it more, and you receive the signs and guidance that you're meant to receive, okay? So really take care of yourself during this time, all right? So whatever is worrying you right now, just start working on that. And you may feel a little unorganized, but it's about planning, like writing some things out. Okay, maybe you're worried about money, so write down a list of things that's worrying you, and then make a list of things that you're grateful for. Okay, and then you can start working on the things that's worrying you one by one. So it could be errands that you need to run. Maybe you need to pay a few bills. Maybe you need to set up a few appointments. Maybe your back been hurting. You need to work on that. Also, another important thing to do when you're actually doing important things that you know you have to work on is to try to enjoy yourself while you're doing it, okay? Because that's part of loving yourself. Like, while you're going to work, or if you're doing something important, try to, maybe put your headphones in, or like play a game with yourself in your head on how fast you can go, or something. Like, it's just about enjoying yourself and making life more fun, okay? Maybe you need to change soaps, because when, I don't know, it's just little things like love yourself, okay? And when you really love yourself, start there, because loving yourself really helps you to get your senses back for where you're supposed to be in life. So once you take that shower or that bath that you've been needing, once you really get clean, or get your looks together how you've been needing, then you can start to feel like yourself, right? And when you get into that vibration of you can start to get in tune with the thoughts that you would have, and also the emotions that you would have, and it'll connect you more with the opportunities that you're supposed to have. Also, guys, you may have to like let go of certain people, certain habits, certain thought patterns, certain things that you do every day, like watching certain TV shows or certain music that affects you. Like, you have to pay attention to how things affect your energy, okay? It's all about taking care of yourself. So that's what I'm getting, y'all. Just like, don't don't let these negative emotions or these negative feelings, negative thoughts make you afraid to move, okay? Or, trap you, because as long as you're feeling something, you're alive, and it's about being grateful for even just that, okay? Because that means you're connected to something and it's trying to tell you something. It's all about communication. So something's communicating to you that you don't like something, it's okay. Like, and if you can't fix it today, go to sleep. It's just about being at peace right now and not holding on to things that you cannot control. If you can't control it, just let it go. So yeah, that's what I have for y'all. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all for listening today. And if it resonated with y'all, please like this video, share, and comment if it resonated, okay? Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you can stay notified. Also, I have my Cash App on the screen if you'd like to donate. I know everybody is not able to donate financially, so if you're not able to do that, I really do appreciate the likes and the energetic donations, okay? So, yeah, make sure you stay tuned for all the next videos that I'm about to post, and see you next time, all right? Bye-bye.